Images or anything set up for you. It is time for the weekly contest tip. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a free calendar. Hello! Alina! Did I do it right? Yes, she says, my name is, question mark, Alina. That's it. I did it right. Yay me. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/calfree, you can sign up for my new free calendar. And yes, she says I did it right. Thank you for tuning in. I don't have this set of comments turned on, so I can do that. Look. See? I can put up comments and I can turn off that. And that's backwards. All right. So, I'm going to dive into a couple of things today. Alina is your name. I got it. Yes, I'm so happy. It took me a second. I don't know if you noticed that. And I'm getting hot already. It is the day before Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. And a question came in on the upViral group yesterday that I wanted to answer. Now, if you go back, I just posted this. Here's the calendar. I am going to try to do regular question and answer kind of stuff, free tips, etc., etc. And therefore, if you sign up to the calendar with that link, then you'll be able to be notified when I'm going to do my regular stuff. Now, I'm still going to do some free stuff, some unplanned stuff. And somebody just mentioned me on Facebook, but I don't think it's in relation to this. And I got the muscles. And what am I talking about? Alina just posted muscles and some squares. I don't know if the squares came through properly. Anyway, so this question appeared in the upViral group, and I got to get to it instead of goofing around, because I tend to goof around. Let me turn that off. Thanks for all that you tune in. For you don't know, I do contests as a business, and I teach people how to do contests because they will skyrocket your leads and therefore your business. In the upViral group, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my desktop, and we are going to, assuming that works, there it goes, post this. Frank is here. Good morning, Superman, he says. Hi, Frank. So, this question was asked, is there a way to segment people, I'm up here, who enter our contest sweepstakes by their age? For example, creating a simple survey question asking them to select their age range. It's a great question. And it's something that I use often in contests to be able to get people to maybe either exclude themselves from a contest or give us additional information. So there's kind of two ways of doing that. Eric posted, if you use embedded widgets, you could embed a survey above the share widget on the thank you page. Well, that's one way of doing it, but I have a better way. I think it's better. Inside of upViral. He also then said, Typeform makes a really clean looking survey. And I need to turn off notifications because that's just going to be a distraction. And I don't know if you can see that, but do not disturb. All right. The problem would be making it required. Some people skip it. Now, I have an entire video on how to make Typeform be the lead page of your campaign. I have a Stream Deck that I use to do stuff, and I've changed the way it works. And right now it is not doing something that I wanted to do. There I am. Hi. And I need to... I'm getting a new computer next Tuesday. And I must switch the way I do some things, so things will work better. All right. But I have a video on putting Typeform on as the front end, and it works really well. Now the key, if you do something like that, and I'll give you a search, you can go search for it. The key of when you do something like that is to make sure that referrals get passed through. And that's the hard part. But let's just go answer Sean's simple question, more simple question than the Typeform issue. I'm going to switch over to upViral, and let me know if you have any questions as we go along. And I am streaming this on Facebook and YouTube Live and Twitch. So for those of you people that might be watching from those other services, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go into, let's just go into the demo Safari. And I have got to switch the way my Stream Deck works. I'm learning things as we go, right? So I apologize. And I don't know why that's switching over to here. So I got to remember to fix that. Now I forgot where I was going. Oh, if you want to know, if you want to see these demos, there's two links. There's the demo Fuji and there's the demo Safari. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the demo Safari and I'm going to edit that. Now see, it's Stream Deck has switched me out and I got to go back here and I got to remember to turn that off before I go somewhere. There you go. Sorry. I apologize. It's all learning. I'm learning as we go, right? All right. So if I go to setup, here's the demo Safari and I go to the lead capture page and let me make this just a little bit bigger so you can see. Again, if you have any questions, pop them in. Notice that all of these are paused. Let's just go into one of the different ones. I'm going to go into edit this one. We decided not to use this one, obviously, in the demo, but you can have multiple lead pages. And for some reason, I've noticed upViral's acting a little slow for me. So here is this lead page and down here is the form, and what Sean asked to be able to do was to be able to ask somebody's age. So on the left hand side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to add a custom field. Now notice that I have a custom field that is here, but it's not visible. There is no campaign listed here. And if I select the settings, notice that it actually sends through a field that is hidden, because you can select hidden from this drop down. So nobody sees it, and it has a value of the name, some name. I've given it a text value, in this case, Dusty Boots July 19, a contest I ran for a client. I'm going to do cancel because I'm not changing anything. But there's a field there that people don't see. And that data field I'm actually sending through to my autoresponder. And I'm going to show you how that works in just a few minutes. So again, pop in with questions if you happen to have questions. Now, I'm going to add a custom field to answer Sean's question. So he's asking for age, right? And I'm going to leave it as not text, but I'm going to do, I forgot whether it's checkbox. I think this is it. So let's say 0 to 18. That's not what I want, is it? I want multiple choice. See, I think they have this mislabeled, if I remember. See, it's been a while since I've done this, and I apologize. So I'm going to put age here. And it isn't really multiple choice. It's a single choice, but there are multiple answers. So I'm going to put 0 to 18. Notice I clicked the plus here to add some more. And then I'm going to do 19 to 25, whatever. I think you get the, you get the idea. I'm just going to do 26 and older. You get the idea. I don't need all of these. And I'm going to make it be required. And I'm going to do save. So now, on the lead page, there is a drop-down that says age. And it's required, so they have to fill this out. And they have to pick one of these. All right? So I'm going to do that one. We're still in the editor. So now I have a field that the user has to fill in that sends data through. Hopefully my face didn't cover that up. I do have my face turned on. Did I? I mean, I don't think I covered it up. Maybe I got to watch for that. So if I did, here's the two fields. I probably had it below. I don't know. But there is now campaign and age. Notice that the age is visible. And this one is enabled, but it's hidden. If I switch that, it's disabled, but it's a hidden field so people don't see it. I'm going to do cancel. Doesn't matter. I've just switched it, but I did do save a second ago. And now I'm stuck on the loading screen. So I'm going to do cancel. I don't want to save the edits. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the email autoresponder. Right now, I have it turned off, don't I? Which is not what I wanted, because I wanted to send leads through to my campaign. So I think I have MailChimp set up. And I'm going to select... See, this is where it gets messy, because I didn't totally prepare to answer this question. Let's go to... I think it's this one. I don't want double opt-in. I don't want to worry about the groups, and I'm not going to fool tags right now. But notice down here in the fields section that there is campaign, and on the right-hand side, I can select a field out of my autoresponder. Since it's connected to MailChimp, MailChimp knows what the fields are that are associated with that list. So I could put campaign into a field called source. And I could then have that data inside of my autoresponder. Notice I have the personal invite link going to a field called ref URL. Now I added those fields to my list over in MailChimp. And this is the key. I'm not going to try to explain everything. I'm going to assume that you can Google that and figure out how to do that. But you have to add a place for that data to go when you're sending people over to your list. Does that make sense? Everybody with me? So in this case, I would check age. Now I don't have a field to put that in anymore, because all of these are used, right? Potentially. I got email name. I could put it in last name. I hope you understand that you would add a field for age in your list, in your autoresponder, and therefore when you click save, you could send that data over to your autoresponder. Does that make sense? Anybody still watching that is following along? Am I confusing anybody? Yes, no, nothing? All right. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to assume that you don't have any questions. Sean, if you're watching, hopefully this is answering your question, and if you have any questions, let me know. Now, there's one other thing. Now, I didn't click save because I'm not going to save that, but you understand how to do it now. If you go to leads, you can always do the export. The way upViral is set up is if you have those fields on your campaign, they will be exported in the CSV as well. So you can always get to that data, even if you don't add it to your autoresponder. You can always get to that data, assuming that those fields are live and active, right? Okay, there you go. There is my long-winded answer to Sean's question. It's a great question. Hopefully that serves you on this Christmas Eve. I do have one other thing that I want to share with you, if that's okay. And I don't know why it's so dark. Sometime I'm going to fix that. If I add light, then I look blown out. I don't know. We'll fix that later. All right. There is one other thing that I want to share with you. Two other things. And I don't have the pop-up ready yet. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/365, you can join my brand new email list that will send you in your inbox a daily tip on how to improve your leads, how to improve your business, how to grow through contests. And every day I send out an email about that. I know that kind of seems like a lot of emails potentially, but the people that are on the list so far are very happy about what they're getting, and they write to me and say, this is really cool stuff. So, tooting my own horn here. I don't have a horn sound. But you can get on that list if you go over to giveawayrocket.com/365. Now, I haven't, I meant to create it, but I didn't do it yet this morning. So I apologize. I'm going to go over to behind the scenes. Hold on. giveawayrocket.com. Oh, let me just switch over. Why is everything so slow today? There you go. So if you go to giveawayrocket.com, which is my website, there is a resources tab. Now, I'm switching this over because I've discovered that the store works better for this, because I'm going to be giving some free stuff. And so this will sort of be moving over to the shop, but they'll all have the same kind of icons. Fun, engaging icons. There's all kinds of stuff that's on here that's free. If you click on free, you can see all the free stuff. And things like the free countdown timer. And the 365 is this one right here, the daily tip list. Now, I'm adding something that's not here yet. I apologize that it's not here yet. But if I go to giveawayrocket.com, and I got to move a window out of the way that you can't see, and I type in search, that's not the right one. This is where I'm going to give you another link or put it on the page. If you go to this page, oops, sorry. This is my Christmas present to you. I have a class that is the upViral Basics. Intro to upViral is basically what it is. And that, see, I gotta... the reason I'm hesitating is because I now see that darn thing is... there's a lot of things you gotta have going on. I could just do that, couldn't I? All right, got rid of that. Sorry. I am learning. Anyway, if you go to this page, and I will have a link to it on the resources page, I have a class that is a $47 class. If you want to search that class, and you come to this page, you can watch any of those videos if you do a search. Let's say, for example, and I note here that you could type in personal link, and you will get some results. And the way this works is if you click on this link, I'm pausing. It plays right at the spot where I answer that personal invite link. It's right there. So you can come in here and search for all kinds of things and get right to the spot in the video where I give you that answer. Let's look for... I'm not sure. Let's do custom fields. There you go. Notice the custom field appeared. So I've kind of answered this question before. So that one happens to be a video about the emails that go out. Here's the one that says lead page editing, so you can enter custom fields. So notice this jumps right to the spot in the training class where I talk about custom fields. Isn't that freaking cool? I think that's freaking cool. And you can gain access to this for no charge, for free, for Christmas. Merry Christmas, or Happy Hanukkah, or Happy Kwanzaa, or any other of the holidays that are celebrated this time of year. So that's my, I just bit my tongue. That's my gift to you for the year. Again, don't forget, you can always get to the training calendar. I'm sorry, that's the free one. The free calendar, Cal Free, can always get to that. If you want to get to the demos that we talked about earlier, you can go there. Let me turn all of these off. They're getting to be too many. And there's the 365. Gosh, thought I turned that one off. Oh, I have a bug because they're all showing off. My keyboard shortcuts, I gotta fix those. All right. So nobody has any questions. I am not seeing any questions pop through. I'm really shocked. Either this wasn't of any value, or I confused the kajibers out of you, or I'm just so entertaining you can't possibly think of anything to type. So, see, all of those things you can get to. And if you go to that link, which I was going to switch over, giveawayrocket.com/shop, you will get to the resources that I have available that are free and some of the paid items which we didn't discuss today. You can, of course, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, or like me on Facebook. Either the commenting thing is all aren't commenting, which surprises me. I know there's quite a few people here. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if there's anything that I can do to serve you. We answered a question from the upViral group today. Just checking my window over there. I am getting a new computer, I mentioned that, and I have some other webcams that I'm going to be using once I get that new computer hooked up. I'm really surprised nobody's commenting. What have I done to make you not comment? Aren't you excited for the holidays? What are you doing? Let me know. All right. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. I'm going to stall. I'm going to fill in some time. Frank, finally, pardon me. Finally, Frank says, look at that. All good. Look. There's a thumbs up for Frank. Oh, I forgot that I turned on the thing that the comments go away after a certain amount of time. That's why it disappeared. I forgot about that. Frank just said, I hope Santa's bringing you a Mac. You guys are bringing me a Mac because you pay for me. I am getting a new iMac 27-inch that delivers next Tuesday. So I may not be live next Tuesday. If you subscribe to the calendar at that link right there. All right, thank you, Frank, for commenting. I was beginning to think nobody was there. I appreciate you, Frank. See, I did it again. I got the icons backwards switched. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you after Christmas. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Goodbye.
Oh my gosh, Mitch, do you hear yourself?
Bye! Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Goodbye.
I had a fun time. Now turn that off.